This is Beach Collegiate League Baseball on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network, and it starts right now.
Good afternoon and welcome to Beach Collegiate Baseball League action right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network as we have Game 3 of 4 on the last day of the regular season as the Carolina Forest Crawdads get ready to take on the Little River Lagoon. Tito Hernandez Silva will lead it off for the Crawdads, and we are just about set to get underway. The first pitch is a changeup that drops in the heart of the plate, and it's 0-1. Start time 1:34 in the afternoon here in Myrtle Beach. The 1-0 pitch, or the 0-1 pitch, is swung on and popped high right into the middle of the infield, right in front of the second base bag. Riley, the shortstop, will take it himself, and there's one away. That'll give us a chance. First, I'll give you the starting lineups for the Crawdads. Tito Hernandez Silva laid off and is the center fielder. Luke Brock leading it is coming up next. He is the left fielder. Vincenzo Malcolino will bat third and is the extra hitter. The designated hitter, Nolan Lewis, will bat cleanup as that pitch misses low and away, and it's a 1-0 count to Brock. Max Gruel will bat fifth and play shortstop. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jackson Alanis. Blake Gould will bat seventh and play third base as the 1-0 pitch is a strike on the outside black. And it's a 1-1 pitch. 1-1 count. Sean Kennedy will bat eighth and play right field. Batting ninth and the first baseman is Gaines Salvant. And rounding off the order is Michael Capoletti in the 10th spot. He is the second baseman. That pitch misses outside. 2-1 count now. That pitch, a ball outside, and it's a full count now. Luke Brock from Howard Payne College, the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it all over again at 3-2. Batted 161. With 3 runs and 6 RBI this season for Howard Payne. The payoff pitch is a curveball swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Vincenzo Macalino, the extra hitter, and giving you the defensive alignment for the Lagoon. It will be Jones, Russo, and Milovic in the outfield, left to right. In the infield, Martinez, Riley, Thomas, and Burns third to first. And Biatini is doing the catching for Aaron Rosas. Macalino steps into the box. The first pitch to him is a curveball that drops in on the inside part of the plate. And it's an 0-1 count. Vincenzo Macalino from Barry College. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. A fastball on the up high inside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ball low and away. 1-2 count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. First chance for the Lagoon as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. First chance on offense for the Lagoon as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Give you the starting lineup for the Lagoon. It will be Braden Riley leading it off, and he will play shortstop. Batting second, and the second baseman will be Zach Thomas. Tim Burns will bat third and play first base. The cleanup hitter will be A.J. Applebaum. He will be the designated hitter. The center fielder, Cohen Rosso, as that pitch is a strike at the knees, and it's a 0-1 count to Riley. Cohen Rosso will bat fifth. Batting sixth, and the extra hitter is Quentin Collins. The third baseman, Dylan Martinez, will bat seventh, as the 0-1 pitch is swung on and lined back to the screen, and it's a 0-2 count. Batting eighth will be the left fielder, Payan Jones. Isaac Milovich will bat ninth and be the right fielder. And rounding it off, the number 10 hitter will be the catcher, Wyatt Biatini. Caden Everett on the mound for the Crawdads. The curveball misses low, and it's a 1-2 count. Braden Riley, the pitch is they will say he went, or no, they will say he did not go around, and now it's a 2-2 count. Here in Myrtle Beach at Myrtle Beach High School, 79 degrees outside and very cloudy right now. That pitch misses high, and it's now a full count. There was a threat of rain earlier, and there still is a threat of rain, but the percentage of the potential of it raining has dropped significantly since this morning. That pitch is a high chopper over to the third baseman. The third baseman, Gould, can't hang on to it, and that will be an E5, allowing Riley to get to first base. That ball was a high chopper. It was a hard bounce for Gould. It rode up on his body, but still probably should have been able to make that catch. Hard chopper. And there's a runner on first base with nobody out. That'll bring up Zach Thomas, the second baseman. Runner on first base, nobody out. The pitch is a ball high, and it's a 1-0 count. But like I was mentioning, there was in the morning, it seemed the forecast was saying that it should be around a 50% chance of rain at this point in the day, but that has dropped significantly, and that ball is grounded down the left field line foul, and it's an 0-2 count. Only a 16% chance of rain right now, and that will be for the remainder of the afternoon. Only one more game following this one. So isn't the quintuple header that I initially thought it was. The pitch. That ball is fouled back to the screen. And it's a 1-2 count now. Give you the defensive alignment for the Crawdads. It's Brock, Silva, and Kennedy left to right in the outfield. Gould, Gruel, Capoletti, and Salvant in the infield left to right, third to first, and Alanis is doing the catching for Caden Everett. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Riley close. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded down the left field line, but it will roll foul. And it will remain a 1-2 count. Runner on first base, nobody out. 1-2 count, still a scoreless ball game here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch. Called strike three right on down the heart of the plate. And there's one away. That'll bring up Tim Burns. Burns from Maine Presque Island batted .233 with 4 runs and 5 RBI. This is his second season with the Lagoon. The runner on first base, 1 away. The pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Into right field. Through the hole, in there for a single. And now there are runners at first and second with 1 away. That'll bring up A.J. Applebaum, the designated hitter. Applebaum from Camden County Community College. Runners on first and second, 1 away. That's a ball low and away, 1-0 count now. Applebaum from Camden Community College batted .197 this season with 11 runs and 9 RBI. The 1-0 pitch will not come as Applebaum will step out of the box and call for time just as Everett was starting his windup. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled off to the left side, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Long look, now deals. Swung on and hit over to the shortstop. Flip over to second for 1, but will be hit too weakly to turn the double play. Riley advances to third on the ground ball. So mark that as a 6-4 fielder's choice. And now there are runners at the corner with 2 away. That'll bring up Cohen Rosso. Rosso, the center fielder today. The first pitch to Rosso. Curveball misses high, going for second base and getting in safely is Applebaum, and the delayed double steal will allow Riley to get in to score from third. Lagoon take the early lead. It's now 1-0. Runner on second base now with 2 away. The 1-0. Swung on and hit over back to the pitcher. Everett will field throw on to first base in time for the final out of the inning, but not before the Lagoon put the first run on the board. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error. 2 errors. And 1 left on base. After 1 full, it's 1-0 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Crawdads. Nolan Lewis, the designated hitter, will lead it off in the top half of the second inning. The first pitch to Lewis is a curveball that misses high, and it's a 1-0 count. Lewis from Olivet Nazarene batted .303 this season. That pitch is a curveball that's popped high over towards the Lagoon dugout and will fall foul. It's a 1-1 count now. Lewis batted .303 with 33 runs, 1 home run, and 25 RBI in his sophomore season at Olivet Nazarene. The 1-1 curveball just misses a little bit low, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1 curveball fouled back, and we'll do it again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ball up and in. 3-2 count now. We are here at Myrtle Beach High School. 3:30 down the left field line. 3:15 to right down the right field line. And 3:70 to straightaway center field. That pitch swung on and fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The Lagoon wearing their white jerseys with the black numbers on them and the Lagoon logo on the front. Yellow caps. That pitch misses high. And Lewis works a walk. First base runner for the Crawdads in this game. That'll bring up Max Gruel, the shortstop. Gruel from Nassau Community College batted .188 in his freshman year with 8 runs, 1 home run, and 10 RBI. Runner on first base, nobody out. The first pitch, curveball at the knees, is for strike 1. Lagoon, like I mentioned, wearing all white with the Lagoon logo on the front. That ball is hit out to straightaway left field. Will tail towards the line, and able to make the catch at the line is Jones for the first out of the inning. Great job by Jones staying with it. Looked like it was going to be just a lazy fly ball right to him and straightaway left, but it tailed towards the line, and he was able to stay with it and make the catch. So runner on first base now with 1 away. That'll bring up Jackson Alaniz. The pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Alaniz. The 0-1 pitch. Plunks him. Slider rides in on Alaniz, and he takes first base with the hit by a pitch. Runner on first and second now with 1 away. That'll bring up Blake Gould. Gould from Lake County batted .300. And now a pinch runner will come in for Alaniz.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The pitch to Gould. Strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. Gould from Lake County College batted .300 with 1 run this season. That pitch is swung on and lofted out into right center field. Getting underneath it and making the catch is the right fielder, Milovic. That will be deep in... Oh, no! Oh, just barely getting in there. And that was a great throw by Milovic, getting it to Martinez, and it looked like it got there in time. Martinez tried to apply the tag, but the field umpire says he just got in in time. So that fly ball advances both runners up a base. 2 runners in scoring position now. That'll bring up Sean Kennedy. The first pitch to Kennedy. Curveball misses high. It's a 1-0 count. Crawdads wearing their red jerseys today with white numbering and the Crawdads logo on the front, and wearing gray pants. And along with their red caps. That miss is a called strike, actually, on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. Kennedy from Mount St. Vincent College. The 1-1. Ball low. 2-1 count now. Kennedy batted .313 this past season, with 6 runs, 1 home run, and 4 RBI at Mount St. Vincent. The 1-2 swung on and fouled off, and will remain a 1-2 count. The 1-2 swung on and blooped down the right field line in foul territory. The first baseman, Burns, tried to make a run for it, but just could not quite catch up to it. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. Burns lost his cap on that one on his way trying to catch up to it. That's how fast he was running. Runners on second and third. 2 away. Big opportunity for the Crawdads here. Curveball misses inside. Full count now. The payoff pitch. Curveball swung on and missed over the top of it. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 1.5, it is still 1-0 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Six, 7, 8 due up for the Lagoon as we head to the bottom of the second inning. It will be Quentin Collins leading it off. Collins from Salem College batted .387 this season with 8 runs and 7 RBI. The first pitch to Collins. Curveball strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2. Two great curveballs by Everett to start off the second inning. We'll see if Everett can finish it off. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Some high heat. Up and in, and there's one away. That'll bring up Ryan Martinez. Martinez, also from Salem College, batted .222 with 7 runs and 6 RBI. The first pitch is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count to Martinez. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball drops in at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses high. It's a 2-1 count. The 2-1. Swung on and popped high. And out of play. And we'll do it again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is fouled off once again, and it'll remain a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch once more from Everett is swung on and hit out into shallow center field. Coming in and making the catch. Actually, going out and making the catch is Gruel at short. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Payne Jones, the left fielder. The first pitch to Jones is a curveball that drops in on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. A great job by Everett after giving up the run in the first inning, bouncing back with a strong inning thus far. That pitch swung on and missed. Another good curveball. That one got Jones out in front. And it's 0-2. This would be a great job by Everett in his second inning of work, coming in and shutting the door. 1-2-3. The 0-2. Swung on and fouled off to the left side. And we'll do it again at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ball well outside. 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Curveball popped high to the left side of the infield, coming in to the middle of the grass, and making the catch is Gould for the final out of the inning. So great job by Everett, bouncing back after giving up a run in the first inning. A 1-2-3 inning for the Lagoon as we head to the top of the third inning. 1-0 Little River here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 9-10-1 due up for the Crawdads as we head to the top of the third inning. It will be Gain Salvant leading it off. The first pitch to Salvant is a strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. Aaron Rosas out in it for his third inning of work. The 0-1 curveball misses low and away. Gets away from Biatini at the plate, but with no one on base, no harm, no foul. And it's 0-2. Excuse me, 1-1 rather. The 1-1. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 1-2. Salvant decides to step out. And he will reset. The 1-2. A high arcing curveball that mixes up and in. Basically an eephus pitch. And now it's a 2-2 count. The 3-2 is a ball, or excuse me, 2-2 is a ball low and away. And now it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there is one away. That'll bring up Michael Cappelletti. Cappelletti from Nassau Community College. Batted .323 with 5 runs and 11 RBI this past season with Nassau. The first pitch. Another eephus pitch that misses well high and inside. And it's a 1-0 count. This is Cappelletti's second season with the Crawdads. As the 1-0. Strike on the low outside corner. And it's 1-1. Cappelletti last season batted .056 with 1 RBI. The pitch. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball misses high. And it's 2-2. The 2-2. Ball low and away, and it's a full count now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts for Rosas here in the third inning. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. And Tito Hernandez Silva, who is 0 for 1 today, popped out to the shortstop to begin the game for the Crawdads. The first pitch is a ball outside, and it's a 1-0 count to Hernandez Silva. The 1-0. Strike at the knees, 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Swung on and grounded over to the first baseman, He will step on the bag. It looked like for a second that rolled foul, but they will say it bounced off the first base bag. Burns takes it, steps on first base for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 2.5, it's still 1-0 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Nine 10-1 due up for the Lagoon as we head to the bottom of the third inning. It will be Isaac Milovich leading it off against Caden Everett. The first pitch to Milovich is a strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. Caden Everett from Tabor College in his freshman year had a 15.3 ERA, no record. The 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 0-2. 2.5 whip, had 5 walks and 8 strikeouts. He was a 2-sport athlete in high school, a 3-sport athlete. That ball is low and away. 1-2 count now. Was a 3-sport athlete at Pratt High School, playing wide receiver and cornerback for the football team and shooting guard on the basketball team. This is his second season with the Crawdads. That pitch, curveball, just misses low, and it's a 2-2 count. Last season with Carolina Forest, went 3 2/3 innings on 2 starts, had an 0-2 record with a 40.5 ERA and a 4.8 whip. That pitch is a called strike 3 on the low outside corner, and there's one away. That'll bring up Wyatt Biatini. Everett thus far this season doing much better than that. Did have 6 walks and 5 strikeouts last year. Wyatt Biatini steps into the box. The first pitch to Biatini is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. Biatini from Norwich College. Batted .345 this season with 6 runs. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses inside, and it's a 1-1 count. Those stats are actually from last year with Little River. This is his second season with the Lagoon. Fastball low and away. Gets away from Alanese, but with no one on base, no harm, no foul, and it's a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit over towards the cross field for a base hit. Rounding first and staying at first is Riley. That ball just was not quite hit hard enough. Was placed perfectly right down the third base line, but just not quite hard enough to get to the wall and allow Riley to get anywhere further than first base, as Brock easily cut it off before he could get very far. So runner on first base now with two away. That'll bring up Zach Thomas. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking. First pitch, curveball misses low and away. Throw down to second base is not in time as Riley takes second base. And now there's a runner in scoring position with 2 away for the Lagoon. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and popped foul. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and fouled down the right field line. And it's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So thought that was strike 3, but I guess not. Now it's strike 2, and now it's a 2-2 count. The catcher getting some more baseballs to the bench. And now we're set. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on in a slow roller over to the second baseman. Charging in and making a great throw on the run is Cappelletti. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 3 full, it is still 1-0 Lagoon here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 2-3-4 due up for the Crawdads as we head to the top of the fourth inning. It will be Luke Brock leading it off. Brock from Howard Payne College. Was a two-sport athlete in high school, also playing basketball. Aaron Rosas out there for his fourth inning of work. The first pitch is swung on and missed. A good changeup that gets Brock to swing out in front of it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That ball's fouled off, and it's 0-2 now. This has been a very good day for Rosas thus far. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit out down the right field line. That'll get in there at the wall at the 315 sign. Rounding first and heading for second and getting in there standing is Brock. And that's a leadoff double for Luke Brock. That's the first hit of the day for the Crawdads. And now there's a runner on second base with nobody out. That ball was launched down the right field line. Milovich tried to go after it, but just could not get there in time. That one bounced off the 315 sign down the line. The first pitch is a curveball that drops in on the inside part of the plate, and it's 0-1 to Vincenzo Macolino, who is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout to end the first inning. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup that's popped high into shallow center field, ranging back and calling everyone off is Thomas, the second baseman. And there's one away. That'll bring up Nolan Lewis, who does not have an official at-bat yet today. Worked a walk to lead off the second inning and got all the way to third. That's the closest the Crawdads have gotten to scoring a run today thus far. They have a runner at second base right now with one away. The pitch. Ball outside, and it's a 1-0 count. Nolan Lewis transferred from Santa Fe Community College to Olivet Nazarene. The 1-0 misses well inside as Lewis has to wiggle his way out of the way. It's a 2-0 count now. The 2-0 pitch. Curveball misses low and away. 3-0 count now. The 3-0 pitch from Rosas from the stretch. He deals. Curveball called strike on the inside part of the plate. And it's a 3-1 count now. And Lewis thought that was ball four. He was about to head down to first base. But the umpire called him back. The 3-1. Misses high. And now Lewis can go down to first base. And there's runners at first and second base. With one away, that'll bring up Max Gruel. Gruel is 0 for 1 today. Flew out to left field in the second inning. The first pitch is swung on and hit down the left field line. We'll see if it stays in fair territory. It will. It'll bounce up against the line and head into foul territory. That'll allow 1 run to score. Lewis thought about going home as the throw was coming in and had to quickly scamper back to the third base bag. He is able to get back in safely, but that's a one run, one out double for Max Gruel, and now the game is all tied up at 1. That ball was perfectly hit down the line. And now there are 2 runners in scoring position with still only 1 away. The first pitch is a curveball that hits the low outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Jackson Alanis, who does not have an official at-bat yet today. Was hit by a pitch to start off his day at the plate. The 0-1 is swung on and lofted out into left field. That'll drop in front of the left fielder, James. Heading for home and being thrown out at the plate for the second out of the inning is Gruel, as he was trying to be a little too greedy. That is an RBI single, however, for Alanis. And now the Crawdads take a 2-1 lead. So now runner on first base with 2 away. That'll bring up Blake Gould. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right field in the second inning. The first pitch to Gould. Swung on and fouled back. And it's 0-1. Fouled it off towards the Lagoon dugout. Already 2 in for the Crawdads as they take the lead for the first time today. The pitch. Pickoff throw over to first base. Keeping Alanis close. Runner at first base, 2 away. The pitch. Changeup drops in. Stolen base, and that ball gets deflected by Thomas as Alanis takes second base on the stolen base. Thomas tried to catch it. He got a glove on it, but couldn't corral it. Wouldn't have been able to get a tag down for Alanis anyway. And he was able to keep it from going into center field and potentially allowing Alanis to get to third base. That pitch was a strike on the low outside corner. And it's now a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Swung on and grounded down the left field line. In there, fair. Rounding third and heading for home and scoring is Alanis. That's an RBI single for Gould, and it is now a 3-1 ball game. That ball was a perfectly placed line drive down the left field line, past the diving glove of Martinez, and into left field, going into foul territory. So now runner on first base with 2 away, and there will be a substitution, a new pitcher coming in for the Lagoon. So we'll step aside and come right back with more Beach Collegiate Baseball League action right here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. at first base with 2 away. New pitcher in for the Lagoon. Unfortunately, don't have any numbers or anything, so no indication of who it is. But he will face off against Sean Kennedy. The first pitch to Kennedy is swung on and hit out into right field. In there. And actually, what? I'm confused. As that ball was... That ball was caught, and it ended the... Apparently, they called... I believe what it is I believe they called Gruel safe at home. They called Gruel safe at home, and I think Kennedy thought, as I did, that it was called out. That ball was lined and caught by Thomas at second base. And then Gould thought that the inning was over, so he started walking back towards the dugout, and then he realized that it wasn't and tried to get back to first base and was tagged out as a result. So a wild series of events ends the inning, but not before the Crawdads put a 4 spot on the board. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. And after 3.5, it is 4-1 Crawdads. We'll stay right here, as I had to figure out what was going on that play. The heart of the order will be due up for the Lagoon in the bottom half of the 4th. They would love to get something going offensively and try to get back into this one after giving up the 4 spot in the top half. It will be Tim Burns leading it off. He'll get ready to step into the box. Burns, this is his 2nd year with the Lagoon. Last year hit .351 with 10 runs, 2 home runs, and 11 RBI. The first pitch to Burns. Swung on and line down the left field line, foul. And it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1. Curveball misses well up and in. Burns has to duck out of the way, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Fastball grounded up the middle into, or actually flown out into straightaway center field. And Silva will get underneath it and make the catch. That'll bring up A.J. Applebaum. He is 0 for 1 today, reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. The first pitch to Applebaum misses well up and away. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Fastball popped high over down the left field line, staying in play, making the catch about halfway between third base and the fence. is the third baseman Gould, and there are two away. That'll bring up Cohen Rosso, the center fielder. He is 0 for 1 today, grounded out to the pitcher to end the first inning. The curveball hits the high inside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, excuse me. 0-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the low outside corner. And that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 4 full, it's still 4-1 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Six, seven, eight due up for the, or excuse me, my mistake. 9-10-1 due up for the Crawdads in the top half of the fifth inning. It will be Gain Salvant stepping into the box. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed. Some high heat, and it's 0-1. Salvant from Westwood High School. That pitch is a curveball that misses inside. Oh, no, actually, they're going to say it plunked him. So Salvant will take first base. That'll bring up Michael Cappelletti. Cappelletti is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout third inning. The first pitch is a ball low, and it's a 1-2 Cappelletti. Cappelletti, this is his second season with the Crawdads. Last year, batted .056 with 1 RBI. Outside, 2-0 count. The 2-0. Ball low and away, 3-0 count now. The 3-0. Misses, curveball misses low. And there's a 4-pitch walk for Cappelletti. So that'll put runners at first and second base. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. And Tito Hernandez Silva, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 today with a pop out and a ground out. The first pitch is a strike on the low outside corner. And it's 0-1 to Hernandez Silva. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low. And it's a 1-1 count. Curveball that's left up in the zone is popped high out into right center field. Ranging over to his right and making the catch is Rosso. And that will not be deep enough to move either runners up a base. So that's an unproductive out for Hernandez Silva. And now with one away, Luke Brock comes up to the plate and he'll try to advance those runners over and potentially put them into the scoring category. That pitch is swung on and grounded back up the middle. Over to second for one. On to first, a 6-4-3 double play. And just like that, the inning is over. No runs on one hit, no errors, and one left on base. After 4.5, it is still 4-1 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Six, seven, eight due up for the Lagoon. And they try to get something going offensively. Down by 3 right now. Started off the game very strong, scoring a run in the first inning, but then nothing offensively ever since. That misses up and in. And it's a 1-0 count to Quentin Collins, the extra hitter. Oh. Misses inside. 2-0 count to Collins. Collins 0 for today with a strikeout. The 2-0 fouled off. And it's a 2-1 count now. The 2-1. A changeup that gets Collins to swing over the top of it. And it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. And there is one away. That'll bring up Ryan Martinez. He's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. Martinez was a two-sport athlete in high school. The first pitch is a curveball that misses up and in. 1-0 count. Also playing basketball at Pembroke Pines Pines Charter High School. That ball is fouled back. It's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 is popped high. We'll see if it'll stay in play. Going for it, but not quite able to get it, as it will go over the netting and land on the bleachers just to the left of me. Alaniz gave it a look, gave it a run. Went all the way to the netting, but just a little too far. And now it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Changeup drops in there at the knees, and actually, apparently, it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Strike 3 called at the knees, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Peyton Jones. He's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to the third baseman to end the second inning. The first pitch to Jones is swung on and fouled down the left field line. And it's an 0-1 count. Oh and 1, 2 away, 4-1 ball game. The pitch swung on and fouled back yet again, and it's now an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Ball low, and it's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Popped high, but out of play. In between myself and the Crawdads dugout. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball, high chopper, right back to Everett on the mound. He'll flip over to first base in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 5 full, it's still 4-1 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Heart of the order due up for the Crawdads in the top half of the 6th inning. Vincenzo Macolino steps into the box. He is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out. Final day of the regular season. Tomorrow begins the playoffs. The first pitch to Macolino. Curveball misses inside. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's a 1-1 count. I believe there is one more game following this one. That pitch is a ball low. And it's a 2-1 count now. I believe there is one more game following this one. Not sure who it's between, however. As that pitch is swung on and popped high into the center of the diamond, calling off everyone is the first baseman Burns, and he will take it for the first out of the inning. At first it looked like Rosas was going to take it himself, but then Burns called him off and said, "Nope, I got this one." That'll bring up Nolan Lewis. He does not have an official at bat yet today. First pitch is a strike on a low out count. Does not have an official at bat yet, as that ball is hit out into left center field. That'll drop in there in between the two outfielders. And cutting it off is Jones. They will hold Lewis to a single, but a one-out single for Lewis puts a runner on the board for the Crawdads. That'll bring up Max Gruel. And looks like they're going to perhaps make a pitching change. No, they will not make a pitching change, actually. Just a mound visit by the pitching coach. Runner on first base now with one away. As I was about to say, Lewis, prior to that single, didn't have a plate appearance yet. Had 2 walks thus far on the day and a run scored. That's his first official at bat, and he gets the single. That pitch misses low and away. And it's a 1-0 count to Gruel, who is 1 for 2 today with an RBI double and a run scored. The 1-0. Ball low and away. 2-0 count, and on that pitch, Lewis takes second on defensive indifference. Runner on second base now, 1 away. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on and launched down the left field line, but that will be pulled just a little bit too far. And it's a 2-1 count. You could hear how much wood Gruel got on that one. If he would have just stayed behind it just a little bit longer, just a few seconds longer, or 1 second or a few milliseconds longer, that one would have been gone. That pitch is fouled back, and it remains a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Curveball. That ball is hit high into shallow left field, going back and dropping it. Riley had it. Looked like he had it dead to rights, but he's not able to hang on to it. And that will be an E6. That will allow Gruel to get on first base. With that ball being hit to the left side of the infield, even with the drop, it did not allow Lewis to advance any further than second base. He'll stay put at second. So runners at first and second now. First pitch is swung on and lofted deep out into left field. That one could go, and it will. It's a 3-run home run for Jackson Alaniz, and the Crawdads now take a 7-1 lead. Jones looked at it, basically just leapt onto the top of the wall just to say, hey, I gave it a chance. But that was well beyond Jones out in left field. So that's a 3-run home run for Jackson Alaniz, and now it's a 7-1 ball game. That'll bring up Blake Gould. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. The first pitch to Gould. Curveball, check swing, fouled back to the screen. And it's an 0-1 count. For the Lagoon. That ball was very hard hit into the hole. Riley backhanded it, couldn't quite get a hold of it, but was able to smother it and stop the ball, and was able to pick it up after slowing it down and threw a bullet over to first base to get Gould just in time. The first pitch is a ball low and away to Kennedy, and it's 1-0. The second pitch, a called strike on the low outside corner, and it's now a 1-1 count. John Kennedy, 0 for 2 today. Ended the second and fourth innings, first with a strikeout, then with a line out to the second baseman. That ball is swung on and fouled off, and it's a 1-2 count now. Three runs already in this inning. The 1-2. Fastball, that ball is hit high into shallow right center field. Coming in and making the catch is Rosso, the center fielder, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Crawdads put a 3 spot on the board, courtesy of the 3-run jack by Jackson Alanis. 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and left on base. After 5.5, it is now 7-1 Crawdads here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Nine 10-1 due up for the Lagoon in the bottom half of the 6th inning. It will be Isaac Milovich leading off. Milovich is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking to open up the 3rd inning. The first pitch. Curveball misses low and in. 1-0 count. The 1-0. Fastball on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back, and it's a 1-2 count now. We'll see if this is the last inning, the last half inning or not, or if they will go to the 7th. It's currently 3:05. Not sure when the final game was supposed to start, as that pitch is a ball low and away. And it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And there is 1 away. That'll bring up Wyatt Biatini. He's 0 for 1 today. With a pop out to the catcher. The first pitch to Biatini. A strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2. That's a called strike 3 on the low outside corner, and 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. Considering just based on my estimation, that pitch misses up and away. 3-0 count now. Just based on my my estimation and my calculations, this game at the latest could end at 3:30. So more than likely we will go to the 7th. That pitch is a strike right down the heart of the plate at 3-0. Swung on and missed, and it's a 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch is swung on and fouled back over the Crawdads dugout on the left side, and it's now a full count. The payoff pitch to Riley. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will be, and looks like that will end the game. So my calculation apparently was wrong, as that will end the game. Final score here. Final score 7-1. Crawdads win this one in fairly dominant fashion. The winning pitcher is Caden Everett. The loss goes to Rosas. So that'll do it for this game. We'll have to wait and see. I believe there is a 4 o'clock game or a 3:30 game. And we'll just have to wait and see. If we do, we'll have all